NFL 22.
We are just about Bills racing out of the tunnel. In week 4. A fairly short kick. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. He goes in Buffalo. Extra turn teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Go, go, go. Alert, alert, alert.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. That catch good for only a couple.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo toucher. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Winston now to throw on first down. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big gain there for the Bills.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. On first down, Allen flush to his right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Miami set to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. After the sack on first down, Winston. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's caught by Davis. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if you've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Allen. Rolling to his right. Throw right side, caught by Davis. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Allen going to go on 4th down. A loss of and he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? A 1st down throw for Winston. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 46. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Pushing through the contact. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Now he's flushed out left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jameis Winston with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Allen out to his left. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their... On first and 10, Winston. Caught on the right side by Jones. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. From the gun, Winston. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the red zone now, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sanders' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off play action. Allen, he'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Rolling to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain there for the Bills. That catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
We got 4. We got 4. Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
From the 36, Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills will add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play here for Buffalo. Allen to throw once more. And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down and goal. Allen flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Play fake. Winston. He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Jones. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. On play action, Winston. And able able to find Gesicki as tight end.
Here we go.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still